What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to show you guys like a really cool trick that I use on a lot of my melodies to make it more ambient and like spaced out, kind of leave more room for the rapper. And as always, go follow me on social media at inviral, and if you have any specific questions or requests, definitely DM me on Instagram about it. Alright, so I'm going to go over this beat that I made and kind of break down the things that I did with the melody just to kind of spice it up and make it more ambient. So this is the original melody basically, and I'll kind of mute all the effects for now. So it's a really chill, like piano kind of bell vibes. Alright, so the first thing that I did is I put halftime on here, and I put it on the half setting, and I also like moved this, so this basically brought in some of the lower end. So it sounds pretty cool compared to the original, which is like this. So it makes it sound more full because it kind of like copies it and then adds it an octave lower, so it doesn't sound so like high pitched and kind of annoying. So that's like cool for an intro. So it feels really spaced out, kind of bouncy for like intro, but I feel like for the hook that might be a little too much. So basically what I did is I copied the pattern to make it unique, and you go over here, you can do make unique, and then it just copies it, and then I went into the pattern and I deleted all these top notes, so it just sounds like this now. For the hook, just to make it more kind of atmospheric and make it less emphasized, because for the hook you kind of don't want it to have like a certain melody because you want the artist to carry the melody. Alright, so now I'll show you guys the biggest trick that you can use to make it atmospheric, and this is basically what I use on a lot of my beats. And what you want to do is you want to get EQ, like any EQ, so you can just parametric EQ, and then choose like a high pass setting. So go over here, choose a high pass, and make it like really like subtle. Basically high pass that, so like take all the top frequencies out. So, and yeah, I cut out everything that's like over here, so that kind of makes it really like sit in the background, like almost lo-fi. And as you can see, compared to the original, which sounds like this is very like lo-fi and chill, because the top frequencies are kind of what defines the sound, and if you take that away, it automatically sounds like very like subtle, calm, and in the background. So that's a really cool trick that you can use on your hooks. As you can see, as I put that low pass on my hook and then took it away for the verse and brought it back in and stuff like that. So you can kind of mess around with it, but I suggest definitely using it for your hook to make it more like atmospheric and leave more room for the rapper to go on. Alright, so that's the first thing that you want to do, is you want to take your melody and put like a low pass or any other effect to kind of make it in the background. But now the second thing that you need to do is like you need to create ear candy, which is basically like a subtle layer of sound that's kind of just sitting in the background, also like maybe panned out or like reverb. That kind of adds like a texture on top, because the background part is nice just to give it that foundation, but now we need something like more extra to kind of give it that spice. So for that, I chose this Rhodes, and this is what it sounds like. And it just follows the chords, but it's like high pitched and just like, you know, a certain melody. And I put a lot of effects on it, such as halftime, lubricator, and like some EQ to put it more in the background and give it this certain rhythm. So now I'll play with the original main melody, and this is what it sounds like. Alright, so now I'll play the full beat so you guys can kind of see what those effects do to bring more ambience to the hook and other sections. Alright, so that's pretty much it for this video. I hope you guys learned something, and comment down below what other videos you want to see in the future, and I'll see you guys later.